They're out there, one of my morsels tells me. I'm seated on the hillside, legs stretched into the valley, the city arranged below like a textured model. The morsels cluster near my ankle now, braver than before, emboldened by proximity. Out where? I ask. In the streets, in the buildings, watching. A pause, they love you too. They're just afraid. Afraid of what? They exchange looks, one shrugs of being seen, of rejection. They want to blend in. Another adds to observe only. I tilt my head and consider the city from this distance. It's all geometry, blocks, grids, lines pretending to be permanent. Hiding in the gutters like rats, I say, tasting the word, no too strong, like mice. The morsels brighten, they like names. I stand, I step, I enter. It takes only a second. The city reacts before the people do. Windows flash, cars stall, sirens consider themselves, then decide against it. All right, I say pleasantly, let's play. I lower myself onto all fours. Streetlights blink, confused. From this angle, the city rearranges itself. Corners become hiding spots. Doorways become burrows. Alleys look like trails something small might follow if it didn't want to be caught. I crawl, slowly, deliberately. Gravity carries my weight, redistributing it. Against buildings, cars, maybe people, palms flatten against asphalt. Fingers curl around a bus stop like it's something I might pocket later. I move my head side to side, exaggerated, theatrical. I can smell you, I announce, even though I can't. That isn't the point. People scatter at first, pure instinct, but this isn't panic. Not really. It's exciting wearing fear's clothes. I peek around a building. Nothing. Darn. I crouch behind a parking garage, peering into its shadow. No mice here? I ask, mock disappointed. A laugh escapes somewhere small, real. I drag one finger along the side of an apartment block, slow enough to stretch the moment. Curtains twitch, phones rise. Someone forgets to breathe. Found one. I murmur. I don't reach. I stare. I wait. Then they start to appear. First a handful, then dozens, then hundreds. Thousands stepping out from doorways, behind cars, from stairwells and storefronts and fire escapes. They don't run away, they gather towards. They see others like themselves and gain courage. Some cry, some freeze, stunned by their own bravery. The mice. So many, I say. Genuinely impressed. I shift my weight and sit back on my heels, towering over the intersection. The city holds its breath. You're free to remain mice, I tell them. I just wanted to see you for myself. Silence. Then one clap. Then many. Applause ripples outward, uncoordinated, joyful, absurd. I grin. I lean closer, lowering my face until it fills their sky. But I could always use more morsels. I wink. They cheer, of course they do. I rise to my full height and stretch, letting the skyline recalibrate around me. Somewhere behind me, my morsels are laughing, crying, feeling like victors of a game they didn't know they were allowed to win. I look down at the crowd, the mice now barely distinguishable from ants. Welcome to the queendom, I say. And for the first time, the city doesn't feel claustrophobic. It feels like home.